the first Camp Rock, she was very insecure and very, very intimidated by her surroundings. And when she came to Camp Rock, she just wanted to fit in. Whereas now, she's not only fitting in, she's kind of running the camp. And it backlashes a little bit, and, but you have to find out.
Dana was really fun to play. She's a likable character. She's raw, she's real, she's honest, and she's outgoing, she's fun. And what was really cool about playing her, she's an empowered female, which I love about this movie. It definitely has some empowered females, some female empowerment themes, and she's confident, she's strong, and she knows what she wants, and she goes after it, which I hope is something that people take from watching the movie. I have been playing classical piano since I was 7 years old, like training and competing and all that jazz. So the fact, I never imagined that I would be able to take my classical music background into my acting career. So having this opportunity has been fantastic, and yeah.
Luke is my character that I play in the movie. He's the male equivalent to Tess, kind of to himself, about the performance, about the presentation, the leader of Camp Star. I feel like I do relate to him in a certain way, I think a little nicer, but I love performing, and I am about the presentation, and that's what's great about Camp Star and the character of Luke. It was fun to kind of also play the role of being, a little bit harder and harsh on people. But I think Luke's mindset, he wants to know what's going on with the pyrotechnics and with the video and with the background singers and the band. That's just where his mind is, and that's where I relate to Luke. Yeah, he's a little bit nippy. He's kind of mean. This was my first major acting role, so I was just getting into my acting skin. I did an independent film back in Ohio, but this is really my first acting role, so I'm definitely 100% comfortable and confident as a performer. And that was great to be able to do that in this movie, to be able to showcase a little bit of everything, to act, but to also be able to perform on stage in front of people and to show what I do.
My character is Caitlin Geller, and she was a music producer, but now she's transformed to dance choreographer for the sequel. And she's still Mitchie's loyal friend to the end, but she's less selfish about seeking the spotlight and more focused on working together to save the camp.
Tess is back for Camp Rock 2, and I'm back as Tess. She is the mean one again, but she's kind of learned her lessons a little bit. She's a bit softer in this movie, and she does move over to Camp Star. And throughout the movie, she kind of regrets that decision a little bit.
I play the role of Baron. He was actually in Camp Rock 1 as well, so at first, it was just an introduction about him. He's into hip-hop, R&B, soul kind of vibe. He did Start the Party. That was his solo song in the first one, and then in the second one, he really stands out on stage, and he has a real big sense of humor. Before he was a Camp Rock student, now he's a Camp Rock counselor in Camp Rock 2. So, he's teaching the junior Camp Rockers the ropes, and as well.
My character is Ella, and she becomes the fashionista of Camp Rock, so she designs all the outfits and the stage, and she's more independent this time, so she's less dependent on Tess, and she's not a mean girl. She's still ditzy, the girly girl, and she's still obsessed with her lip gloss like in the first movie, but more infatuated with glitters and sparkles, and she kind of branches out and befriends everyone instead of, being a follower.